We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They bring Wilson in motion right. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of Colt. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Play action on first down. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. At the 20. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Check go.
He's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
19 tight. 70. 18 rattle.
From the 37. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Throwing now on 1st down. Caught by his back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Offense up to the line fast. Back now, pressure on its way. Wilson's got it. It's inside the 10. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Brought in right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Dallas. Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Set up. Dragon 60. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a man right side. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Check go.
They go play action on 1st. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it down to a single point. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie things up at 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They're going play action. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Gets it to the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys need only one to take the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 14.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
So before they can set him...
End of the first quarter with the score Cowboys.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Receiver in motion going left. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hits his tight end on the corner route. This play goes for 36. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Let's go now.
Man in motion here. Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Cup 19. Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Broke through the tackle, and he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the well again. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. A give now from the gun. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. Complete out to the right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And that will set up first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on second and goal.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive play.
And in for the Dallas touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
70 Lions. Ready? Ready?
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Looking slant route, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Throw on third down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. New series coming up following the punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's out near midfield and still going. And he's all the way down to the 36. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. He's contained at the line for no gain. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Second and 13. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the gun on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Running this one left. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 24. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. to throw. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this third down a near impossibility.
Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. No return on that punt, and it'll be Jaguars football. First and 10 now from the 30.
18 round. Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Running for the marker on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop?
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Brings up third down.
So we're through 3 here.
The third quarter with the score Cowboys 34.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Back to throw now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Let's go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He's loaded another one up. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They're out and set. First and 10.
And go.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the 28. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's on the move. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, man, the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, go! Trap 60, ready?
Back to the air following the pick 6. That's complete to Wilson. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Ready? Hot.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. They give it to him again. And this one doesn't go far. They managed just 1 yard there. It's going to be 4th and 9. Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. The kick is good, so no time left. They at least put another 3 on the board, but things still ending in a tough loss. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.